An open house meeting set for later this week to discuss the future of downtown Gering. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the future of downtown Gering will be the focus later this week as the city and Gering Visitors Bureau host an open house meeting at the Gering Civic Center. Officials say historically, downtown Gering has been home to many businesses, services, and events. And to draw even more activity in the area, the city and Gering Visitors Bureau have partnered with Rural Prosperity of Nebraska to spearhead the effort. Areas of improvement being targeted include landscaping and gathering spaces, businesses and services offered, and events hosted. The public is invited to discuss ideas and thoughts on the subject Thursday from 4 to 7 at the Gering Civic Center's Platte River Room. Well, 2 South Dakota residents are in custody following a Friday night pursuit in Goshen County. The Wyoming Highway Patrol says they tried to stop a Dodge Ram for speeding in Hawk Springs, but the driver accelerated and began leading authorities on a pursuit with speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Authorities with the Torrington Police Department and Goshen County Sheriff's Office were successfully able to deploy spike strips, and the occupants were taken into custody. 27-year-olds Levi Anderson and Alice Oldson were booked into the County Detention Center. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Welcome back. Staff with Healthy Blue Nebraska presented the Gering High School Auto Tech Career Pathways Program with a grant check for $30,000 yesterday morning. Through this grant, individuals and families served through Community Action Partnership of Western Nebraska can receive vehicle repairs through the GHS Auto Tech Career Pathway. GHS automotive teacher Zizek Brown says the pathway gives a great head start for students planning to continue their education in automotive repair. Brown said after going through GHS program in high school himself, he went on to Lincoln College of Technology and was very well prepared.
And I was very, very well prepared. We teach them from the snap-on computers to scan the cars, to read engine codes, so they have all the technology here that they need. So when they go in to further their education at WNCC or WyoTech or Lincoln College of Technology, they're very well prepared. They're very well versed. They know the components of vehicles, what they do, how they function on the engines, transmissions, rear ends. So they have a very good mechanical knowledge. So when they go forward, they're really set.
Kaplan will be screening the applicant families that will be eligible for the repair work. Well, a recent National Park report says roughly 194,000 visitors were at Scottsbluff National Monument last year, spending about $12.6 million in communities near the park. The report continues that the tourism spending helped support 169 jobs in the local area and had a cumulative benefit to the local economy of $15 million. Monument Superintendent Dan Morford said the park is a vital part of the valley's economy, especially for gateway communities, helping drive a vibrant tourism and outdoor recreation industry as visitors are introduced to the Panhandle and all that it offers. As the economics of overall national park visitor spending across the country, the lodging sector saw the highest direct effects, with the restaurant sector next in line for tourist expenditures. And Governor Pete Ricketts and officials with the Nebraska State Patrol highlighted the benefit of the NSP drone program, which was started just over a year ago. Ricketts said the drones are important technology that the Nebraska State Patrol has been able to leverage in a variety of situations. Originally deployed for accident reconstruction, the drones have helped reduce on-scene crash investigation time from an average of 2.5 hours to about 53 minutes, providing many benefits.
It improves the safety for drivers so that they're not caught up in a secondary crash that could occur. We've got lane closures or so forth, and they're waiting. That puts them at risk. It's safer for our first responders because, again, as the Colonel was saying, every moment they're out there on that highway with traffic out there, they're at higher risk. So if we can reduce the amount of time that they're out there, that helps keep them safer as well. And it's also good for Nebraska drivers. Road studies show that if there's a road closed, it costs the public about $310 an hour.
NSP has 32 of the aerial machines, some of them with live stream capability and others with thermal imaging. The drones have been able to provide overhead views, locations of hotspots, and a review of damage during recent fights against wildfires, as well as helping locate criminal suspects wanting to evade authorities and people who have gone missing. Well, still to come, Shabella Guzman in with a check-in on Ag News. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our amazing team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level. We use CPAPs and BiPAPs too, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with every major insurance company in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we're going to be looking at clear to partly cloudy skies as we go through the evening hours. Can't rule out a couple of isolated thunderstorms, more likely to the south of the Scottsbluff area. Temperatures going to fall down only into the upper 50s and low 60s again, as we will see again a few storms tonight, but it's just going to turn downright hot for the next week with some daily small rain chances, some days better than others, but overall the chances of rain pretty slim over the next 7 days, and really need to be aware of that heat because it's going to be a prolonged period of temps in the upper 90s and low 100s. 87 yesterday for our high after a morning low of 64. Record high yesterday was 110. That's one of the warmest readings ever in Scottsbluff. Nothing in the rain gauge. We've now fallen below normal, unfortunately, for the month and year. As you can see, we ate that surplus up from the beginning of July and now 3 inches below normal for the year. Temperatures are in the 80s and low 90s. That warmer air has returned to the region. Got a little more moisture coming back into the area as well. It's producing a few thunderstorms down along the Colorado and Wyoming and Nebraska border area and sliding to the east. Again, areas of northeast Colorado, a little better chance of seeing some showers and storms here this evening. You can see some of those gusty winds associated with that as well. And winds otherwise are 5 to 15, gusting at times to 15 to 20. Now, we do have a marginal risk of severe storms tonight. It's mainly in southern half of the Nebraska Panhandle, and again, a marginal risk. Most thunderstorms not going to be severe. And then tomorrow and then on into Thursday, things going to remain pretty dry here in the high plains. Thursday, we bring in a slight chance of some storms into the northeastern portions of Nebraska, but that's really about it. So again, just a couple of isolated storms out there, especially along the I-80 corridor and south. Otherwise, it is going to be fairly quiet tonight, and we're going to see low temperatures slip down into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees, some areas in the low 60s. Now, tomorrow, we just are going to turn the heat machine on and mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow's certainly a day with less coverage of thunderstorms than any other day on the next 7. It looks very, very slim. Just enough moisture out there that we can't rule out an isolated shower or storm, but that's really about it. Tomorrow looks to be pretty dry. High temperatures climb back up into the upper 90s to near 100, and that's a theme that's going to continue over the next several days. Again, if you get under one of those heavier showers and storms, you could pick up a quarter to a half an inch of rain. Most of us are going to stay dry, though, tonight into tomorrow. So an isolated storm, especially south, otherwise partly cloudy tonight and a low down around 60 for tomorrow. How about mostly sunny and hot? If you like that hot forecast, you're going to love what's coming our way over the next 7 days. We've got hot conditions on the way for all the next 7 days, upper 90s to low 100s, so 98 to 103 over the next 7 days every day. And again, a very slight chance, 10 to 20% chance of storms every day, maybe a slightly higher chance on Friday. Otherwise, it looks mostly dry and mostly hot for the next week.
Ho, ho, ho! It's Christmas in July, and Renewal by Andersen has an awesome gift for you. 20% off every window and door. No money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. You don't pay a dime until 2024. Thank you, Santa, and the elves from Renewal by Andersen. Act fast, though. The offer ends August 15th. No cold, just the best windows and doors you can get in your stocking this summer. Please don't be naughty. Be nice and book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Renewal by Andersen's Christmas in July sale is on.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
The wheat stem sawfly is a major problem for wheat growers in the panhandle of Nebraska, which is why a team of researchers from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln is looking at the problem in its many dimensions. Cody Creech, Nebraska Extension dryland cropping specialist, gives us an idea of what they are looking for in his case.
Beyond wheat, when we start looking at the residue that's left behind with the straw, what's the impact of the sawfly on that straw, on the soil water content, and on the following crop that might be coming behind wheat?
Creech says there can be a problem if the residue is infested.
That when we have straw that's infested with sawfly, we worry that that residue's been damaged in some way, that it's going to speed up the rate of degradation, and so we need that straw residue to cover our soils, to conserve soil moisture. And when that residue is being lodged early or has been degraded in some additional way because of the sawfly, we worry that straw residue won't stick around as long, and as a result of that, we're going to start to lose some soil moisture that could potentially reduce our corn yields. And so we have additional cages that are much larger than these here behind me, where we'll be monitoring the soil moisture of going into the following year and into the corn season, to see if we can't detect any differences between infested and uninfested sawfly wheat residue.
We've been talking with Cody Creech, Nebraska Extension dryland cropping specialist, on his part in the new wheat stem sawfly research going on at the High Plains Ag Lab in Sydney. With KNEB.TV News, I'm Chabela Guzman.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
And finally tonight, Carhenge has been recognized by TripAdvisor as a 2022 Traveler's Choice Award winner. This award celebrates businesses that have received great traveler reviews from around the globe on TripAdvisor over the last 12 months. The popular tourist spot in Alliance had previously been voted as one of the wackiest roadside attractions in the country. Carhenge was trending locally on social media last week after Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, stars from That 70s Show, posted a selfie from there. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.